One plane flies west from Cleveland at 350 miles per hour. A second plane leaves Cleveland at the same time and flies southeast at 200 miles per hour. How far apart are the planes after 1 hour and 36 minutes? So I draw a figure of this. You see a little compass there. I have Cleveland at the middle there. I have the first plane going due west. I have the other plane going in a southeast direction. Now, I have to be really careful about this. It just says southeast. Now, that means it's perfectly southeast. That means it's going to be south 45 degrees east, or you can say east 45 degrees south, doesn't matter. If it wasn't meant to be that, they would give you an angle. They would say it's south, like 30 degrees east. If they just say southeast, and we're assuming that we have a 45 degree angle, between the south and, the path of this second airplane. The other thing I have to keep in mind here is I'm looking to see how far apart the planes are, which means I'm looking for a distance. So my triangle should involve angles and distances, not angles and rates or speeds. Okay? So, I have that 45 degree angle, I have that right angle there between west and south, which means I have an angle of 135 degrees here. 1 hour and 36 minutes is basically 1 plus 36 over 60 hours, which is 1.6 hours. So if I want to figure out the distances that plane 1 and plane 2 traveled from Cleveland, I would do 350 times 1.6 to get 560 miles for plane 1, and 200 times 1.6 for 320 miles for plane 2. So to simplify things a bit, I have this triangle, 135 degree angle between the two sides that are 560 miles and 320 miles. I'm looking for x, the distance between the two planes. If you go back to some of the notes we had given earlier, this is a prime situation to use the law of cosines. If I use the law of cosines to find side x, I'm done. And that's what I'm going to do here. So that's why we consider this an easy to moderate. The only moderate part is like dealing with the hour and 36 minutes, recognizing you have to find distances and put those in rather than use the rates. If I use the law of cosines to find x squared would be 560 squared plus 320 squared minus 2 times 560 times 320 times the cosine of 135 degrees. Obviously, on your calculator, you want to make sure for these calculations here that you are in degree mode. X squared would be about 66,9427.0704. Square root that, I get about 818.19 miles. So, that'd be the answer for this one.